Hello, my name is Shamika Parrish-Wright. I am the director of Vocal Kentucky. I am excited. Tonight we're about to celebrate the end of 2022. We are here at the Shipping Port Brewery, 1221 West Main Street, and we're going to do a presentation on what it has been like to start our work and to join a mobilization of people moving towards making a better Kentucky for all of us. We would love for you to join us here, but in the meantime, check out these slides on what we've been up to for the last 6 months. Thank you. Of voices of community activists and leaders, vocal, demanded to be heard in Kentucky. We're all about care, compassion, justice, and love. And we want to thank all of the community activists, leaders, and bluegrass organizations that are grounded in good work. We lead with love always. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all are a good audience. Okay, let's see. All right, here's the crew. 502 crew, vocal crew. And I'm going to ask him to stand. Okay, he's already standing. Alfredo Carrasquillo. Did I do it right? I'm trying to get my New York juice together. I'm just saying, I'm working on it. He is our amazing Grow Team manager. He has came here to show us the vocal way. We stand on the shoulders of Vocal New York, and we are excited. That's why I'm repping Vocal New York with my hat, Vocal Kentucky with my heart. But thank you, Vocal New York, and we've been blessed with Alfredo, and I'm going to let him say a few words. And you saw me, I'm Shamika. And then we have the amazing Jennifer Twyman. Where is she at? She is our superstar. Everybody in here has a connection to Jennifer, so we're just going to own that. Jennifer is amazing. She is helping us herd the cats and get our coalitions together and do amazing work. I love Jennifer for her direct lived experience. She leads with love, and she always wears the most amazing shirts that says, "I love people that uses drugs." And we're using that for our symposium next year. Yeah, so Alfredo, come on and say a couple things to the people.
As usual, I was not prepared. But no, it's been amazing. It's been amazing to be a part of this team. I couldn't ask for better colleagues. It's been amazing to work with Shamika. It's been amazing to work with Jennifer. Originally, I'm from New York, born and raised. So I'm a little rough around the edges, and I can be very direct. So these guys kind of center me, which I appreciate. And I just appreciate all you guys being here. I want to acknowledge my two lead canvassers, Jessica and Pony. Listen, you guys got to understand, we're doing some historical stuff here. Jessica and Pony started off as our first leaders and spoke at our first press conference. Turned around and became canvassers and been rocking ever since. Right, these guys have made over 1,200 contacts within 6 months. I couldn't ask for a better group of people. It comes with its pains, but the pleasure is even better, right? So I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody here, and I'm gonna pass the mic to Jennifer.
That's right. Come on, Jennifer.
Okay, hold on. I have a note card. Y'all know, and you know I don't know where it is. And some of the people that I was going to thank are not here yet, but that's all right.
I am.
You know what, girl? You're a thank you, and I can't even begin to express how much I'm thrilled that you are here. Seriously. All right. Okay, there are several people that I do want to thank just because the community partners in the city are freaking awesome.
Yes.
So Donnie with Feed Louisville, Donnie's not here yet, but Jamie is, and Jamie works with Feed Louisville. And so is Brian. So awesome. All the food for all of our membership meetings comes from them, and it is always amazing. I cannot thank you enough for taking that off my plate. Seriously. Yeah, that was good. All right. Shrita and Kentucky Harm Reduction Coalition, they're not here yet either, but amazing community partners, and I'll thank them again when they get here. Casey is here, Casey and Dr. Marks. Casey has facilitated us having Narcan at some of our meetings and events, and I can't obviously thank both of you enough. Jeremy Bayard, who's not here yet either, with LRCC, another amazing community partner. Daryl Glass is an outreach partner, amazing work. Angel from New Lease isn't here yet either, and neither is Tiny from the Hope Village, but awesome community partners that we fully support and love. Amarissa and Takesha's here, have come and brought all kinds of stuff to meetings and all stuff. Thank you. And Matt LaRocco's not here yet either. I'll tell him. Thank you. So then I have my team. I got Team 502, which is amazing people to work with, and I really am astounded that we're here. Our members and leaders, Keisha, Amy, Paul, Ryan, Corey will be here in a little bit. Boyd is right here. We got amazing members and leaders that we love, and Brittany's right here. And we can't tell her. We have our first vocal baby is right here. She's 2 weeks old today. She's an amazingly beautiful human being. So, Jeremy Saunders, who we love with all of our hearts, and wouldn't be here without him, right? And my husband, who I love dearly. So the past 5, almost 6 months have been amazing. I really, I love you both. I love you, Jessica, my sister, and has been with me for so many years. And Pony.
Don't you cry.
Pony's my adopted son. That I'm a little not old enough to really be his mom, but could be, I guess. If we were pushing it, but it's all good. So, okay, that's all. Do you want something else?
My whole presentation.
Yeah.
We still want to go through these slides. So, thank you, Jennifer. She's amazing. So, before I go on to the next slide, Jennifer stole the show with thanking Jeremy Saunders, who's been amazing. And I can't start this evening without having him at least say a few words. It was his awesome sauce and his amazing energy, months and months and months and months that got us here, and his beautiful family who were patient enough to come here and let him be here with us for 3 months to get us started. You are beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we bring Jeremy up, y'all?
Shamika says there's a bunch more to say, so I don't want to. Where do I start?
You're from Kentucky.
It starts with I'm from Kentucky. No, I always, unfortunately, whenever we talk about this stuff and the work we do, it like starts with a little pain and then it goes to a little hope and inspiration and fight, right? And it does begin, unfortunately, with the work we do and what brings so many of us. All right, there's people that were getting shout outs.
That's right.
So, it always starts a little bit with, there's a lot of loss that people have been through. There's a lot of pain that all of us have experienced because of our friends, our family, ourselves, or our entire community, our city, our state, our country, the world. But it always does come back in some way to us, to even some of the personal things that we've been through that brought us to this, right? As Shamika said, that's why we're not just dedicated to ending AIDS, the drug war, mass incarceration, and homelessness, not just dedicated to ending painful, horrific, and bad systemic policies, but we're committed to fighting for something, for justice, compassion, and love. And as Shamika said, thanks to Vocal New York and all that, but really what we're proud of is Vocal. Vocal didn't start anything new. We love that. We love that we come from a tradition of movement building. We come from a tradition. I tell stories to my brother who was an early member of ACT UP when he was fighting to save his own life. And he says, I remember that. I read history books about people who gathered in little rooms, started to have meetings to talk about what are the problems we face and how do we build the power to transform them. That's where we come from. We're not starting anything new here. We're carrying on a tradition, and a tradition that Shamika's been a part of for a long time, that Alfredo's been a part of for a long time. Google this guy and start looking back. Some of that stuff was questionable. But, a lot of jokes. We'll do that later. But, and then Jennifer's been a part of, that so many of you all in this room have been a part of. So today, again, I just thank you. Shamik, this is like we actually called the Dream Team 502, right? And I was so blessed to be able to find Jennifer who helped make this happen. Everyone's telling me you gotta talk to Shamika Parrish, right? You gotta talk. And slowly talking to her until I finally had the guts to like, Shamika, what are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing? And ready to
I was running for mayor,
We were like, if you win, we'll let you go. Like, it's okay. Can we do this? And then getting Alfredo and his whole family to move here.
Yeah.
Right? So again, I will go on too long, but I will not. I will pass it to Shamika. Thank you so much, and thank you all for being in this fight to win justice compassionately.
This is why Jeremy had to come speak, and he couldn't be a slide. You see that the energy is amazing. So the next slide is about our growth team. Alfredo spilled the beans on some of the numbers we've been able to accomplish. But our growth team, we exceeded all of our launch goals. We had goals of the contacts. I think it was, how many contacts did we set out to do?
Honestly, we only set out this year like 500, and they done blew it out the water. So,
Yeah. So I'll go to the next slide, but if you where you're ordering that, remember food and soft drinks are on us, liquor's on you. But there's some stand-up plaques that have our Giving Tuesday profile. So if you want to learn more about who we are, they're right there. We won't read through those. They're pretty long. They're probably too long, but you know. All right. This is what I was waiting for. Jennifer stole that too, but Amaya Rain Morris is our first vocal Kentucky baby. Brittany and Cody November 30th. I just feel like it all was one day, very long day. But Brittany, you felt it more than any of us. Thank you. So she is beautiful. You see her in her little vocal onesie. Pony's working hard. This is Brittany's first baby. This is Pony's first girl after having 6 boys.
Yeah.
So she is in the world of love. All right. All right. Welcome. All right. We have our Vocal New York support. We would not be here. Like I said, we stand on the shoulders of the work in New York. These are all the amazing team support that we get. We are the first statewide expansion of Vocal New York. We've been doing this work since the 90s. Soon we will be Vocal US. We're taking this work across the country. All eyes are on us. We're the first statewide expansion, so we're excited. And we know that everything we do matters. We want to build this up, have our special sauce, and carry it to every state that we can, especially in the South, right? Our work is so hard in the South. So we have Kareem with operations, Jawanza, organizing, communications is Mariah, data, and a bunch more, Tatiana, money stuff, Zach Ford, you need a money person. Infrastructure, Dia, and we just met Jeremy. And we also have Elisa, who is about to have another vocal New York baby, right? So congratulations to her. So yeah, we're here. The good thing is that we've been able to adapt on the principles and the model that Vocal New York set, but we've been given the autonomy to build it in the Kentucky context, which is so important because you cannot cookie cutter the work. And just as we're fighting for ambiguous services for all of our people, Vocal New York has helped provide support and services so that we can be what Kentucky needs. So thank you, Vocal New York.
Yeah.
All right. We have just been diving into the work. This is us ponies showing up and us speaking at the homes, not fines. Some bad legislation amendments have been proposed around that camping ordinance, which we know will directly impact our houseless community. So we've been showing up. Some of the other folks in here, Donnie, Camila, everyone else in here who's been showing up to those meetings. It's been amazing. We've been able to table it. Unfortunately, Thursday is being voted on, and we have 3 of our members that are going to speak out against it. We want to table it again. The work doesn't end, like Jeremy said. We just got to keep fighting, and we're going to do that with you. So being vocal in Kentucky is so important. We've had 11 membership meetings. We have membership meetings 2 times a month. That means people are showing up who are impacted by all of the elements of what it takes to be successful, to survive and thrive in Kentucky. So every dollar that we raise goes a very, very long way. And so we didn't get to participate in the other Give Day that happened earlier in the year because we just started. But this past Giving Tuesday, we raised over $5,000 on Giving Tuesday. More to go. We want to have more Grow Team members. We want to bring some of our part-time people on full-time. So we need to continue support. There's so many ways to give. You can go to our website. You can scan one of the things that are on the table and donate. Please donate and consider giving monthly. If it's $5 or $25, it goes a very long way. All right. This is our summary. These are the numbers for you data folks. All right. We had contact with 1,000 folks that's directly impacted. Like Alfredo said, we contacted 1,200 of those folks, and we built a powerful database that has over 2,000 people in it in these 6 months. Our goal was 15 media hits, but we've been quoted and mentioned in the press over 20 times, multiple pieces dedicated solely to our work. We use our media pieces to amplify our work so people know who we are, and we've been able to add muscle to a lot of good fights, like Narcan in the jails. They were fighting for that, and we were able to add muscle to that. There's Narcan in all the cells in the jail, and I just did a jail visit to verify that. All right? 30 meetings or events, more than 360 people mobilized. Every time, like tonight, you all showing up. Every time we put the word out and we say, hey, we need you here, people have shown up and continue to do that. And the impact on local policy. We just had Councilman Ja'Cory Arthur that left. When folks calling us, we show up. I thought I saw Savvy Shabazz, but I definitely saw Marcus with the ACLU Smart Justice. All of our community partners, when they call on us, we show up with members, leaders to speak. We've shown up across the state in the abatement town hall meetings to make sure that that abatement money, which is our money in Kentucky, goes to harm reduction services and care. We've also been able to help with blend so that people that are incarcerated pre-trial were able to register and vote. Over 175 people were registered. 117 of those folks got to vote. From there. That was amazing. So this is just a taste of what we're doing. It's exceeded what we set out to do. And in 2023, we're setting out to do even more. All right, building power. We get there together. You know, I had to bring that on over here, but it is really true. We got there with people like you, with our members, with people who live in different parts of our state, different parts of our country. This is just a list of some of the groups that have signed on, asked us to sign on to support, who we've been able to show up with, and this list continues to grow. We just got accepted as an affiliate organization to People's Action. And we've got 2 more affiliate applications to consider, but we're excited to join People's Action and the work that they're doing, and we're going to help take 100 Kentuckians to the Organizing Revival next year. That is our goal. If you want to join us, there's room for you. So that's just a little bit of what we're trying to do. We're also working with the National Harm Reduction Coalition. I don't know if it's out here yet, but we're going to have a Kentucky statewide harm reduction symposium, and we're going to center it around loving people that use drugs, loving people that are impacted by drugs and alcohol, and all of our organizing issues. And we're having that on February the 13th and the 14th. So we just sent out a save the date. It's going to be in Frankfurt during our legislative session. I just told the abatement commission folks they're going to show up. So we're looking forward to doing that. That's going to be in February. As you see, being vocal is important for local politics. People are listening. People want to be more engaged. And so we asked media moderators to help us with our first mayoral forum, and that was a very successful forum in a community that has never seen anything like that. We have had candidates that are both Republican, Democrat, and independents reach out, and we have folks show up to the mayoral forum that are Republican, Democrat, and independents, because it's less about the lines that separate us and more about the issues that connect us and unite us. Hundreds of questions drafted from our membership and answered, and we've gotten our new mayor-elect to answer those questions, as well as our outgoing mayor to sign on to our roadmap to end overdoses in Kentucky. And we have copies of that roadmap on the table if you want to see it. It's a lot of language, you don't want me to read it, but it's been powerful. It's been a powerful organizing tool. Like I said, voting access and judicial slaves, like supporting the work of groups like Louisville Showing Up for Racial Justice, 490 Project, who got out and got so many people to the polls, made so many calls, and helped get, was it Carlos, 7 out of the 11 judges and our judges are nonpartisan and countywide, but L-Surge door knocked and helped get 7 of their 11 candidates out and get them elected to be our next judges. Powerful to share about that work, because we know that we have to change things, and voting is one of those things. So I just wanted to show you that. And let's see, that's us after, we met with the jail staff, and we met at Louisville Metro Council, and that's when we were working to get the resolution passed for folks to be able to vote in the jail. We put it to the holler, Savvy Shabazz, Each One Teach One, and just some amazing folks. First impressions, and like I said, I'll let this loop so you can read it, but it just shows some of the headlines. Jennifer did our very first article, very first news article, and it highlighted Jennifer, who's had an amazing story and who's taken her experiences to bring more people into the fold, get more people connected to care and services. And Jennifer goes above and beyond her job description. Every day someone calls us in need, and she works hard to connect them to services and care.
Yes,
all right, that's definitely a round of applause. All right, I thought I was only doing 10 slides, but Metro Council allies are Ja'Cory Arthur, Keisha Dorsey, Nicole George, Bill Hollander, Donna Purvis, Barbara Shanklin. We know that one day they're allies and the next we gotta hold their feet to the fire. So, and they know that too. So I'm just happy that we've been able to work on some resolutions and things together, but we got more work to do. And the extended vocal family, I love this. We went bowling for our very own Jessica's birthday. And we make sure that we do self-care. We make each other take vacation and time off. And family is first at Vocal Kentucky. Yeah, it is proven, yes. Alfredo was here. He just left. We appreciate our family. They are patient with us as we travel across the state, as we work long hours, as we meet deadlines. And this is just a sample of who our family has been and how they keep us going. Thank you, family. All right, that's it. All right, I just want to thank you. Like I said, I'm going to let one of those loop. Now, we want to give an opportunity before we start playing music again for open mic for anyone that wants to come and share about their experience with Vocal Kentucky. Try to keep it 2 minutes and under. If you just want to share about what you're looking forward to do, if you have an announcement, this is the time before we lose some people. So come up here and share about your work, share about what Vocal Kentucky has meant for you. We have brochures on the table. There's another abatement town hall in the West End on Thursday. We also have a copy of our roadmap that Jeremy, a lot of our coalition partners helped draft, and our city government has recognized it and accepted it and been reporting on it. So that copy of that is on the table. And there's stickers, and if you want a t-shirt, just let us know. We have t-shirts and hoodies on back order. Let us know, and they can take your information at the table in the back. Free food, free drink, alcohol's on you, and that's it. Thank you. Okay, let's do a chant.
If you do nothing else.
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 If you do nothing else.